Compton was the American dream. Sunny California, with a palm tree in the front yard, the camper, the boat. Temptingly close to the Los Angeles ghetto in the 50s and 60s, it became the black American dream. Now, with 74% of the population, black power is the fact of life, from banks to bowling alleys.
Well, because we grew up with that mom and daddy environment anyway, and most of our family were prominent people. From a little kid, even when I was on the east side, and grew on the east side, but we had a house in Compton, but I was on the east side with the Russell Elementary School. So I went to LA schools, man, hard knock schools. But the thing is that I've always had a shelter type of life. I grew up around like people, I don't know if you know about Ted Watkins. That got Ted Watkins Park now, and it was be Will Rogers Park and Watts, from the WLCAC back in the day. And Ted Watkins was the man.
Yeah, I heard the name.
And he was like my father, man. That I wish I love him like my dad today. I love Ted Watkins. He took me and his son Timothy and Tom and treated me no different than he treated his kids. You know, every Christmas I was at their house. So it's like, man, even in Compton, I go there, everybody there, they got all the best things, the fine things, because they got the motherfucking environment. And everything that we wanted for the next person to have it. You see what I'm saying? We always looked out for each other. All of us always brought each other up. We wanted to be the ones that, the up guys, you know what I mean? We was up, and we did it ourselves. And we had the money we could ask our family for. We didn't ask them for shit. We went out and did it ourselves. However we had to do it. Because we had mentors that's about their money. And they showed us the way, they paved the way for us. And so we followed those instructions, and we watched their success, we watched their failures, we watched the consequences they had to serve. We watched all that type of things. And then we see how they stayed strong even when shit went bad. You know, so we learned the things, the in and outs about all those situations and what to do and what not to do. How to keep your mouth shut, how not to keep your mouth shut. One time I was about to open my mouth at the time when I was supposed to, I didn't know, told me shut the fuck up. See, I grew up that way too, see. You know, car come by and shoot, and it was a white car. But the police come and say, hey, you see what kind of car it was? Yeah, I saw it. You ain't seen shit. That was a green truck. It wasn't. They tell me shut up now. I'm gonna tell them it was a white car. Yeah. I didn't know. I thought the more if I got them in trouble, that was the better for me. You just talk a laugh like, y'all. But no, it wasn't like that. What we do, we have our own laws, and I learned that with the School of Hard Knocks. You said you have your own shit. Keep your mouth shut. Don't tell the police nothing. Right? Because if you're going to do this just to tell the police, then why we want to become police then? If we're going to just go lock everybody up, we might as well go start study law enforcement and become police, right? Because in this game, what we do and how we do and how we decide to handle it, it's self-orchestrated by those who are involved and not the police, right? So anybody want to be a police? Go down LAPD. Yes, I'm saying? Go to the academy. Yes, I'm saying? Stay good in school, be humble, and learn criminal enforcement, law enforcement, all that shit, right? But now you want to go for the School of Hard Knocks, all right? And that's your decision to make? Come on, man. Don't put your company where it don't belong. You feel what I'm saying? And that's how the gang went. And we chose, like I said, by nature, by desire, not by nature, but by desire, to be what we did, do what we do.
But the dream that many blacks thought they were buying has turned sour. Crime is now as high as the ghetto. 47 homicides last year gave Compton one of the highest per capita rates in the country.
The street itself is quiet, but once like you have other people, outsiders coming at you want to take over something, like what else can you do?
Why?
I'll give it to you raw and uncut. You know what I mean? We did what we did to not allow intruders to come and think they're gonna run over our neighborhood.
It's not that blacks don't like blacks, it's just that the brothers on this street, they're here to protect the street and the youngsters that's smaller than them that live here. That's what they're here for.
That's what it was, that's what it was. See, a lot of people don't know that all these different neighborhoods that turned, what they turned was pressure to become who they are. See, Piru didn't become pressure to be nothing but Piru. See, other people gave in to the pressure that was at that time, and they affiliated themselves with those that were pressuring them. In other words, Piru should stay Piru.
Okay, once again, why the violence?
Why the violence? Well, there is really no violence here, because the people on this street, they're like united together, and they protect the street only.
We gentrify our own city, Mr. We gentrify our own neighborhood because we want to put some into it. But we had, man, listen, right now, we could live just like any square. We did it because those that was hard knocks seemed harder. You know what I'm saying? So we knew what they did, it was from the grit of their hearts. You know what I'm saying? Ours was like a Hollywood act sometimes. Until we had a show them from Compton. Everybody in Compton's not an actor. We serious too. But see, when you're on the east side, like the South Park and Old Avenue neighborhood I grew up in, Low Bottoms, all that kind of stuff, man, them guys are gritting, they grinding, and they grind. That's what they call grinding, and get their grind down, and they serious. You know what I'm saying? And no is unacceptable. You know what I'm saying? Failure is unacceptable. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, man, no. We had the same mentality, but we had to ask my mom and dad and all that kind of stuff. You know what I mean? We like when we on our own. You know what I'm saying? Girls like it better. You know what I'm saying? I mean, just you get your own name. It's always been about that. Even when I was in elementary school going to Russell, I used to have little guys used to fight me. Instead of them going to get their big brother to jump on me, they'll come back and fight me the next day. Why? Because their brother already got his reputation. They're not going to stop until what's my name? Oh, I'm going to call you your name now. You know, so they're not going to stop. You know, so everybody's trying to establish themselves. And it's like, man, on the east side, back to Compton, like I said. Yeah, so what you got all these brothers to? I got to tell your mom, see, we don't want to be look like that. You know what I'm saying? We don't want you to know our mama press a curl out here. On the low bottom, it didn't take much to impress those girls. If you just they tired of walking. They tired of their boyfriend come over there on their bike, raggedy ass bicycle. They want to go to the movies. They want to go eat a 25-cent hamburger in any car. They tired. So not in Compton. In Compton, you already going over there in a vet. If you got a lowrider, you got to put extra shit on there that you don't get from the lowrider shop.
We've talked to a few guys on the street here, in which Piru runs a long ways, but they seem to think that this is the only street that is causing all the confusion.
The gang that I got into had got a little bit more serious than I thought. I thought it was going to be a little bit more easier, but it actually became a job to survive. No, we had like 11 people that was really real active, hardcore, wanting to be stumped down gang members. We had support of maybe another 20 people, 25, 30 people. But for the most part, the most people who was really instrumental in wanting to stay hardcore, hard knocks gang members were like about 11.
And why did all the other Compton non-Crip gangs go under the Piru umbrella if that was one street? Because
of our ability to ward up and show the heart that we had to fight off a million, what seemed like a million people. Our refusal to give in gave other people, inspired other people to have heart too. In other words, we was heart inspirationers. We gave people heart. You know what I'm saying? So, and a lot of people wanted to claim that heart until the real person got on them, and then they would fold. And well, I think I go the other route now.
Juvenile gang activity, muggings, small robberies make some blacks want to leave. Low-income housing attracts families from the inner city. Many are unable to keep up mortgage payments, and when the homes are abandoned, the property declines. Suddenly, the middle-class black, who moved here in the first place to get away from the problems of the ghetto, would like to move again. It is ironic for the whites who stayed in Compton, now watching both whites and blacks moving out. They wanted this city, now they've got it. Black leaders say they got the shell of a city at the bottom of a 20-year economic decline.
We had a lot of gang activities, but all that's settled down now,
The Crips is one big group. One big group. And there was no separation. So if you go to jail and you're a reputable non-Crip gang member and you're in there for supposedly shooting a Crip, they are awaiting your ass to get off that bus. It's all in the paper, and so everybody can read the newspaper and all that kind of shit. They can tell what happened to you in court because they can read your paper. Oh, he got found guilty. Oh, they gave him he goes to YA. They know you're coming. So now, when you go to YA, shit, you got people about to leave the orientation to come to YA, Hey, guess who I just left? Just popped in. Who? So-and-so who killed so-and-so. He down there now. They processing him in right now. So now everybody knows he's already down there getting processed. You understand what I'm saying? And to us, no one is better than our gang. You know what I'm saying? So now, if I go visit the Brimside, you know what I'm saying, and we can become allies, I'll be giving them their hospitality, whatever, and when they come visit me, they get to see my hospitality. But there was no reason for us to say we bloods. When you go to YA, shit, you got people about to leave the orientation to come to YA, and guess who I just left? Just popped in. Who? So-and-so who killed so-and-so. He down there now. They processing him in right now. So now everybody knows he's already down there getting processed. You understand what I'm saying? Yeah, he from that gang. He from Piru or Brim or where he from. But he's not a blood.
Because that doesn't exist.
No, it doesn't exist. But now,
you guys are cool, but there's no official.
No, we allies. We allies. We down with each other.
But there's no name.
Yeah, for Piru, I'm down with the Bounty. I'm down with the Brims. You know, I'm down with that Park boy, but we not bloods.
There's no name for it.
No, it wasn't. Let's see what's going on. And it was no reason to. Like I said, when I'm on the street, I'm hollering, Piru. You see, when Brim, LA Brims, they Brims. So, you know, I tell a lot of people, when he got in there, now watch this. I'm on a cloud, and I land to the beach and see nothing but blue water, right? I don't know what the hell I'm gonna do. I'm over here with a little bit of sand.
Were you by yourself?
By yourself.
Not one other person.
No more. No, I got lucky with my boy Michael Ford from Nixon Garden, Bounty Hunters. But I'm just saying, certain people don't go there and get that lucky.
Oh, so even if one guy was lucky.
Yeah, so watch this. Once they get there, they're by themselves. And you got a whole bunch of people, whole bunch of vicious animals waiting on you. How we gonna share this morsel? You know what I'm saying? I got the leg. Well, he ain't got but 2 legs. You know what I'm saying? I got the arms. He ain't got but 2 arms. How we gonna share this? Everybody get full? We all ain't gonna be able to eat. You know what I'm saying? But he gonna get ate up, right? Cause he killed one of them, right? He killed one of them, and he's not a blood. Man, it was terrible. Man, like I said, I used to watch other people watch their other homeboy, because I be behind the gate, and I can't get over where they at. And I see him watch his homeboy, because he slid in with them playing like he was on the other side, and nobody recognized him yet. And he watched his homeboy get beat up and stumped, and almost killed. So that's how it is. So this is why it was real necessary for us to get off that bullshit, right?
Was there like a meeting or it just sort of?
Yeah. The guys that were there, and then like I said, man, I had a lot of people who sympathized with me, right? Because they said, man, I see you, man, you staying down, man. You still go to work. Because a lot of people with my status would not go to their job.
Oh, because it was.
You see, yeah, because no, when you got a job, when you go to jail, you have a job that you have to report to.
Or you go to the hole.
Right. Or you don't get your points. You don't earn nothing. So I got to walk the line. You understand what I'm saying? So.
Is that something you had to earn by fighting, or they just?
Well, I had to. That came along with all the territory. But I used to tell a lot of people back in those days, look, man, you kind of little. Just you've been here before me. You got here. You already in here. They don't, and I really up on you. Just keep your mouth shut and get your ass and go home, right?
Well, you would tell guys, don't tell people you're Piru.
No, I would tell certain people that he wasn't no help to me no way. You know what I mean? Wow. He wasn't no help to me no way. So, and I'm not that selfish that I use him as a pawn just so I can get away. You know what I mean? You want me, partner? Here I am. Let's do the damn thing. You know what I'm saying? That's how it is. But see, it so happened that I was so aggressive. I was aggressive, stupid, to the point where people that was like from Bakersfield, San Bernardino, Riverside, because you know if you weren't a Crip, you're off-brand anyway. You understand what I'm saying? They'll come and say, man, hey,
was I off-brand?
You're off-brand too.
Damn, hurt my feelings.
Yeah, you're off-brand. But the thing is this here though, they would tell me, I'm talking before the end. Yeah. This is weird. This is when I was first playing for that murder. And
this when I was what, like 11?
Yeah, you're a baby boy.
Oh, I was 9.
Yeah, snotty nose. So.
Yes, right? Okay.
But yeah, so I'm in there like, man, they talking shit and man, I got to do what I got to do. And my boy from all the other cities, like I said, off brands, come to me and say, look, man, As long as you stay down for your crown, homie, I got your back. That's all I needed to hear. I got me a little gang over here for me.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
And this is in what prison?
Oh, that was like in YTS. That was like in that was YTS. And but youth training school. And believe me, that was worse than any prison you would want to go to.
Oh yeah, juvenile is.
And now, when I say this, because these are where the hardcore people come from. You know what I'm saying? We're already big anyway. And the other boys saw them people walking over me on the line. Now I'm walking like this here on the line. See, I'm getting to the other side now. I'm talking to Ray boys, talking to other boys, and Mike Harris homeboys, Harry O's homeboys, and everybody getting together. Come on, man. We're going to stop this shit. You know what I'm saying? And then we're going to stop calling you. Don't call me cuz. They don't call you cuz. We don't do it anymore. Right. You know what I'm saying? We're going to just start calling each other blood. Right. Like that. We've been doing it anyway. That's our primary language anyway. So let's just call each other blood. Right?
What I want to ask BobaLouie is what I'm trying to do is build a story from, as you know, my father.
Yes, sir. Big
from,
Papa?
Yeah, so from where the music scene was created on Central.
You know, talk about that too.
Yeah, you know, off Central, and how the music scene back then and the streets still connected, because a lot of people are under the impression that, you know, when they say, you know, Harry O gave Suge money.
Yeah.
You know.
I picture Harry in my house, so I got others.
Yeah.
You know we all tight.
Oh yeah. Things in that nature where I'm trying to make awareness where the black community, the blacks that had money, always supported the music scene as far as that community. Like the drug dealers back in whatever days always supported the music business.